Now we're live on TV. Welcome if you've not already been here on the radio. This is the women's first fixture for volleyball. The girls are just warming up their serves right now, and then we're going to start off in a little bit.
Yep.
So last year this fixture was taken by York, and they won 3-1. So it'll be interesting to see how the home crowd for Lancaster kind of impacts that. We're seeing some serve and pass now, so the girls are just getting ready to compete.
Yeah, we should be starting the game pretty soon.
Yeah, so the crowd is getting pretty loud at the moment. I think it'll be a very good game. York's brought quite the crowd with them, so I think it'll be interesting to see how they go against Lancaster's crowd. Currently, I would say York's winning in terms of the volume.
Oh,
we'll see if Lancaster
I don't know
can
what
bring
Lancaster's doing.
So, what do you think is an important factor for Lancaster to start off strong?
Here in our Lancaster team, we have this sort of premonition where if we get the first point, we'll win the game.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll see if that comes true.
We'll see if it comes true, yeah.
One of them... sorry.
Yeah, what about for York? What do you think?
Yeah, I think for both teams, the most important aspect of the game is really serve and pass. So just making sure they're serving in, but with enough pressure to keep the team out of system. Out of system means that the setter isn't able to set all the options, so it makes it easier to defend. Keeping the balls in, rather than making errors, letting the other team make the errors, and passing well so their team can be in system.
Yeah. And here we are. The referee called the whistle. They're coming back in to discuss whatever game plans they have.
Yeah. We're just about to get underway here. I think both teams are kind of get into the huddle, get in the mindset, get ready, and then head out on the court. So we're just going to do some player introductions. So for York, number 11 is the captain. Her name's Ezgi. She goes by Ez. She's a setter. She's Turkish, and she studies genetics. Number 6 is Grace Barkley. She's an opposite. She's Northern Irish, and she's doing her master's in social work. Alice Erb, number 12. She's studying adult nursing. Number 8, Orly Haynes. She's German, and she's studying English literature. There's number 15, Davina. She's studying film and TV. Number 7, Yunja. She's doing biomedical science. Number 42, Megan Dangerfield. She's doing chemistry. Number 3, B. She's a fresher. She's a middle and a setter, and she's doing English lit. Shelley Wong, who's doing medicine. She's number 16. Number 17, Aika. She's an exchange student from Japan. She's in her 3rd year, and she's studying business management, much like Elle, number 1. And Anouk, number 28. She's German, and she's studying biochemistry. So what about Lancaster?
So first we have Hannah Harding, our libero. She is British, and she's currently in her 1st year studying fine art and theater. Ren Kurosawa Higgins, number 21, middle. She is British Japanese, 1st year media cultural studies. Number 5, Soraya Manperdi. She is an opposite. She is Italian in her 3rd year studying marketing with psychology. And number 1, Hannah Akim. She is our other lib. She is also British and Romanian. 3rd year film and theater. Number 7, Irene Duran. She is a middle. She is Spanish, studying international business management in her 1st year. Number 24, Grace Seed. She is the setter. She is British, studying accounting and finance. Number 77, Giuliana Garrido Grandes. She is Peruvian, studying business management in her 1st year. And number 6, our captain, Alexandra Fernandez Babkina, or just Sasha. She is Spanish, Russian, Ukrainian, studying law. And number 4, Ma Yinka Sherry. She's playing outside. She is from Hong Kong and studying international business management and strategy.
Great. So York's got serve here. Lancaster's going to look to side out on the first ball. York's going to look to work in transition, make a dig, and hopefully score their first point. So we'll see how this goes. Number 11, Ezgi, is to serve. She's the setter, so they're starting in rotation 1.
Lancaster 7-2.
The crowd is getting very loud. We've got lots of signs.
Yeah,
I think I see Long Boy
loud.
in the back. I think the benches are just moving down here for a second before we start. I think both teams have their coaches. Lancaster's got a coach from Italy, assistant coach, and then Connor Brown, their men's captain. And then Jonah Mackey is on the women's bench coaching.
And we're starting. Serving to 6. A bit of a tight set.
Dumped over on 2. Here comes the opposite.
An iffy receive from number 5. In system. Middle. That's a tip.
Free ball, and it's a net touch,
York.
so an unforced error there by Lancaster. They're going to look to want to clean that up. But if the first rally is any indication, there's going to be a lot of middle use, and there's going to be lots of defense. So we'll see if Ez can go again. She's serving here with a float serve, which is different to a top spin. It's more common in the women's game, and it kind of drops on you, so it's hard to pass. But number 4 did a really good job passing in the first
Pass
rally.
by Sasha, out of system. A free ball. Bit tight. Another middle set. Great set. By Ren.
In system here to the middle, high ball.
Off the lib's hands. Number 7. Iraine Duran with the first point of Lancaster's game.
Yeah, Aika couldn't control that one there, but she was in a good defensive position to read that. Okay, so here Lancaster's to serve, number 24.
Number 24, Grace Seed serving.
Captains are being called up. I think what's happening is that they're being told that they might be screening because they're stood too close together.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Yeah. So the rules used to be that you could screen the server, or not you could, but they weren't enforced as much. But Volleyball England's cut back on that this year, and the FIVB as well.
Served by Grace. Another middle set.
Hey, Alice there. Doing so well in the middle with her off-speed shots. Ez might look to get her a little further off the net, so she can kind of use her full hitting window to add some more power behind that. And a great pass there from Yunja.
Served by number 7. Train to 6. Ooh, great hit by number 7. Number 7, Iraine Duran, another middle set.
York's going to want that one back. That was just a bit of a miscommunication there. A great dig from number 7. And Lancaster really using their middle out of system. It's going to be interesting when both Alice and number 7 rotate off the court. Number 12 and number 7, because the middles are only on for 3 rotations.
Sasha, number 6, serving into the lib. Lib shanks it slightly. Free ball for Lancaster. Ren Kurosawa. Oh, in the seam. Sherry Ma.
A really great shot down the line there, kind of around the block and deep corner over the head of Ezgi. She just wasn't there to defend it. A really great shot there from the outside.
Our captain, Sasha, number 6, is serving once again. Will York be able to dime this pass?
Megan Dangerfield on the court for York, passing as an outside. Less ball control than some of the other outsides, but she's got a big arm. She's quite tall.
Sherry Ma again. And finds the seam in the block again. Great hit.
Yeah, right now the serve and pass isn't looking great for York. They've made some good serves, but they need to pass and be better, be more in system. When they have the option of running the middle, they've been really good. So they just need to shore that up.
Once again, Lancaster's captain, can they keep the streak? Ooh. Shank is going to be free ball. Unfortunately, cannot get the free ball over. And our captain, number 6, Sasha, keeps the serving streak.
Yeah, York really needs to shore up the ball control, but I'm sure they can kind of get into that. They're picking on Megan, the front court outside at the moment, number 72, to kind of keep her out of system. Out of system set there,
Another
but
free
no
ball.
swing.
Oh, a bit of a miscommunication. Unfortunately, York sides out.
Yeah, some unforced errors there from Lancaster. They're going to want to keep that ball in, but a really great. It was a hustle play. They had to get it over fast. It was a really great idea, but just missing the mark there on the execution.
Slow serving to the outside, a bit tight. Great up by Irene. Is that out? Is that out? That
Swing just goes long.
Unfortunate.
I think the middles need to be more aggressive at the net. There's been a bit of there's been some net calls, but I'd really like to see number 8 Orly push the ball down a bit more aggressively because Lancaster's there to cover the tip. They're a really scrappy team.
Served by York.
Oh, another screening call there, reminding the players to stand further apart. Alice serving again.
Oh, very deep serve, a perfect pass. Number 5 Soraya cannot put it down.
Ooh, off the block.
Is that out? That is another out, another error by Lancaster.
I really like the setter number 24. She's really doing a great job at finding the middle. Their middle's been very good so far, very efficient. So I think Lancaster's going to try to stick to what's working, but just a little too far on the execution there. We've got Alice to serve. She's got a nice float serve. She's been on a bit of a streak. It's now 5-5, Lancaster York, so knotted at 5s. We'll see who can take the lead. Our up ref's currently having a talk with number 11. I'm guessing it's about screening again, potentially, maybe. We'll see. Doesn't stop play for too long.
Float serve, it goes long.
Just a bit long. It is quite hard to serve in this atmosphere, especially when it's so loud.
Oh, definitely.
You don't have that focus that you normally do.
Our middle, number 7, Irene, serving. Good pass by number 7. Opposite. Great up by Grace. Tip by
Out of system.
Another free ball.
Needs to be pushed further there.
To the outside. Cherry.
Oh, good dig.
Picks it up. Roll shot. Grace watch the time. Soraya off the block.
Lancaster doing there to do a good job at tooling off the block. The hands of York not exactly pressing into the court there, so they're there for taking it up and off.
Irene serving again. Number 7.
Number 7 to serve again.
A bit over.
Oh, over on
ball.
1.
Oh,
York's there.
another free ball. Outside. Slightly tight. Oh, and a net touch by number 42.
Net touch on the outside hitter, 72. I think it really speaks to how aggressive people are trying to be at the net, wiping it off the block, but just a set a bit too tight.
Trying to find any way to get a point into the net, unfortunately.
Service error there for Lancaster. York's going to like that one. Lancaster up by 2. Just a reminder that sets in volleyball go to 25. It's best of 5, so you want to win 3 sets. It can either be a sweep or it can go to 5 sets. If it goes to 5, it's first to 15. Out of system by Lancaster. Let's see if they can bring it back in. It's a free ball.
Given. To outside, a bit tight again.
Oh, off the block. Oh. This time Megan Dangerfield executes perfectly, tooling the block. High ball out of system there by Esky, taking it with a platform. Really well done by York. So the crowd's cheering very loudly at the moment. I wonder how the girls are feeling. They're playing amazing, so I don't think the nerves are getting to them.
Maybe just a bit, perhaps.
Yeah, both York and Lancaster have made some service errors so far. Serves out of bounds are probably a little bit better. When it's in the net, it kind of kills the momentum you have. Both York and Lancaster have done it so far, so they're going to be looking to shore up their service.
Rotation issues by Lancaster?
Yeah,
perhaps?
rotation issues.
Number 5, Soraya, serving. That's our opposite. Slash setter. Oh.
Bullet of a serve there from Lancaster. Lots of pace on it. Catches York out. Number 5 back to serve again.
It's 10-7 to Lancaster. Can they keep the streak again? Number 5, Soraya serving. Low serve, it goes long.
Serve long by Soraya there, but putting good pressure on York, really making them decide if they're going to take it or not. Now outside hit Megan Dangerfield is to serve. Oh, number 42, sorry, 72 I said earlier. She's looking to serve in the court and put some pressure on Lancaster.
Grid up by our captain. Oh!
The contact on the ball there was just too long from Orley, the middle for York. Number 8. If she's a bit faster with it, it won't get called. But in volleyball, you can't hold the ball, so that's called a lift by our up official.
The side up for Lancaster.
Another screening warning for Lancaster there.
Number 4 serving.
Serve long.
Again. Perhaps the pressure from the crowd is getting a bit to Lancaster.
Yeah. York 9, Lancaster 11 now. York's going to look to close up kind of the gap in between. Number 8, Orley, to serve. She's got a nice hybrid serve with a lot of pace in it. It's kind of one of those high-risk, high-reward serves, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, good serve in, but a good pass. It was an overpass.
Overpass. Oh!
And no one's there for York. That was the ball they should have converted on. It should have been a free ball. It should have been passed, and it should have been killed straight away. But I think people are just nervous at the moment.
Now it's Ren, number 21, middle serving.
Number 21 for Lancaster.
Oh.
Service out again.
Another long serve. The pressure
Lots
might
of
be getting to them.
York's going to serve again. I think something so hard about playing this atmosphere is the communication aspect of it. You can't really hear anything because everyone's so loud. Ezgi, the setter, number 11, is serving again. Ooh, good serve over.
Spin there. Oh, Gracie with a dump.
Nice pick up by Alice.
Clipped the net, though. Oh. Unfortunately, does not go over the net.
Yeah, full contacts there. The ball just not clearing the net. It's all right, though. York's going to look to regroup for the next point. Lancaster now back to serve again, leading 13-10 in the first set.
Whistle goes. Number 24, Grace Seed. Good serve in.
Off-speed shot there goes down for York. Yunja doing a great job at mixing up the pace, number 7. Now she's back to serve, and Megan Dangerfield, probably the bigger blocker, is up the front now. So we'll see if that puts any extra pressure on number 6, Sasha, if she's hitting in that rotation behind the setter.
Serves to 1.
Oh,
using the middle.
Meter ball to the middle. Now, Lancaster's offense is a bit different to kind of a traditional offense you might see through the middle, where you're running quick speeds and slides. They're keeping the middle in front of the setter and running a higher ball, giving her more time to get there, which is working really well. And it stresses York's blockers out a bit because they might not be used to seeing that in season.
Out of system, that's a free ball.
Oh, high ball, it's tight.
Great hustle.
Free ball again.
That's the middle.
Oh, off speed. Set's just a bit too low.
Another middle. Can she find the angle? No, she cannot find the angle.
Error there, both middles trying to score the point, and York winning on the error. But it really speaks to how much they're trying to get their middles involved, and kind of one of the benefits of that as well is that your blockers, the opposing middles, kind of going to stick with them, and that's going to leave more opportunities for your wing attackers. A really great serve.
A bit of a
Number
serve.
7 ties it up 13-all in the first set.
Timeout for Lancaster, called by our captain, Sasha, number 6.
Lancaster's just going to regroup here for a little bit. York's going to be happy. Oh, 14-13 York. York takes the lead now.
Very even game.
I think both teams are just looking to get the jitters out at the moment. Just some communication errors, some serving errors, and a few just communication errors on the court, like balls dropping between people. And that sort of stuff doesn't really happen during season as much. Why do you think this environment's so hard to play in?
Oh, I think it's just the habits that you develop during training. They just go all out the window once pressure's there.
Yeah.
And especially with like hundreds of people watching, you feel this pressure in every single movement that you do.
We've got a really packed crowd today. Lots of people, lots of signs, lots of megaphones and air horns. York chanting, "Is this a library?" Lancaster sat in silence.
Lancaster is very silent.
No response
I'm not sure
there.
what's going on. Back from the timeout.
Yunja to serve again. Another float serve. Just
out of
grazes the
system.
tape. Free
Free
ball.
ball. In system. Great set to outside. Does she find the hands?
Oh, it's in.
Oh, she does find the fingers.
Now that is sometimes called the coffin corner. It's a really hard place to defend because it's kind of in between middle back and right back, that seam. Causes a bit of confusion, and a really good shot there from number 42, Megan Dangerfield, who was a middle last year. She's made the transition to outside, very hard transition to make.
Perfect pass. High middle set.
Oh, great
she
dig.
does find the angle this time. It's almost over the net.
Free ball over.
Indeed. Too tight.
Oh, free ball.
They get back up. Great hustle by Lancaster. Oppo set.
Oh, deep corner again.
Oh! Finds the block.
Ball
Uses
to the
block.
donut. Really great idea there for number 21.
I think now's the time where both teams just try to set the momentum and try to run away with the game.
I think both York and Lancaster have also struggled in that rotation one, because your outside hitter and your opposite hitter. Oh, replay there.
Replay.
I think service before the whistle. I'm not 100% sure what happened there. But as I was saying, the opposite and the outside are switched in that rotation in terms of where they're hitting. So it can be more challenging for teams to side out and score that point when they're being served at. A little bit confusion, checking the ref table, what rotation they're in. They're in rotation 2 in serve-receive right now. So York getting into position and ready to pass the serve from Captain Sasha, I believe. I can't see, there's a pole on the way. Yes, number 6, Sasha to serve.
Oh, unfortunately cannot replicate the serve before the replay. We have unfortunate timing for that replay as well.
Serve in the net there, and I think one of the hardest parts about volleyball is you want to serve the ball really close to the tape, because then the bottom drops out a bit more and it's a harder ball to pass. But the risk with kind of cutting it that finely is that you either hit into the bottom of the tape and it goes down on your own side, or you go so hard it goes long.
Yeah, just like that.
Oh, great serve there from Alice.
Great set by Grace.
Oh.
And Sasha finds the angle.
And now we're tied at 16s. Close first set here for women's ones volleyball.
Lorraine,
now,
number 7.
It'll be interesting to see who Lancaster goes to offensively here. Their main attacker, number 17's gone back to the service line. Good serve, a great pass from Yunja. Megan off the net.
Good up. Middle set.
Oh,
And
block.
Whose point is
Block
that?
from... Oh,
That is Lancaster's point.
with someone under the net. Looks like number 8 has gone down, possibly with an injury. Orly. We'll see if she can walk it off or if she's going to need a little bit of time. Maybe looking for a substitution here from York.
Seems to be a
We'll
rolled
see how
ankle.
she's feeling. Number 3 in for number 8. Number 3, B. Kenyon. She played NVL in Sheffield.
NVL?
She's also a setter. So really interesting kind of dynamic there. Setter and middle, very different positions. She's mainly been setting in practice, so we'll kind of see how she adapts here. She is very tall though, so she's a good blocking presence in the net, and I think she'll match up well against Lancaster's offensive middles, hopefully.
An unintentional timeout there, with Lancaster just discussing their options, perhaps. Lorraine, number 7, serving again.
York looking to pass a good ball, be in system here. Hopefully be able to run the middle, run the opposite, run all 3 options.
York is very loud.
Yes. I'd like to see a bit more from the Lancaster crowd, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, me too.
It's a bit one-sided at the moment. Great pass from Libero Aika. Working with the tight set.
Another middle.
Oh.
It's on the way down.
Great dig off the block. Tight set again.
Is that to outside? Finds the block.
Blocked by B.
Great recycle. That's to Oppo. Oh!
Miscommunication error there. Trying to hit the overpass from Megan, but not quite making it.
I just couldn't time
B,
it.
though, coming in the game, making an immediate impact after number 8, Orly Haynes, went down with an injury.
Lancaster's on a bit of a shoot right now, even though they're 2 points up. Oh, clipped the net.
Trickle ace there from Lancaster. A bit of help from the equipment, but you know what? They're going to take it. They're up by 3. Timeout for York. They're going to want to talk about it. So what do you think York can do here to improve and kind of close the lead and hopefully take the set?
I think volleyball is like all about momentum, really. Like, I think they're pretty even, as you can see from the last 16 points.
Yeah.
I think just York needs to just find their momentum, just ease in a little bit more.
And what do you think Lancaster need to do to kind of keep their foot on the gas and win the set and score 25 points?
I think they need to just not find that critical point where York just finds all the momentum again. They need to stop York in their tracks and just keep consistently serving, doing what they do best.
Yeah, sounds good. York and Lancaster crowds shouting at each other, but not as loud of a response.
Number 7 serving again.
Great pass from the Libero.
That's indeed a great pass. Oppo set. There's seam in the block. Number 6 gets it up though. Oh, Cherry. Wanting to find the block, maybe swipe off it or recycle it. Finds the net instead.
I think she just needs to go a bit higher there to find the hands and not the net. Number 6, Grace Barkley to serve from the humble and proud Northern Ireland. Service error though from Grace, and gives it back to Lancaster, who's now at 20. Kind of the red zone here, no pun intended. It's just the last 5 points. It's the most crucial part of the set, and Lancaster's in a good position at the moment. York's going to want to take back some of the lead there and chip away at that.
Great serve.
Ace serve there from Lancaster.
The York Libero have to die for that, unfortunately.
Aika's been very good in serve receive, but that one just a bit too much heat on it for her. 5 Lancaster serving again.
Number 5 Soraya. She starts really far back for her serve, which is really interesting. Oh,
out. But a nice service run there for Soraya.
Saw the vision. That deep
number
pointer.
42 back to serve. Megan Dangerfield again. Lancaster lead 21-18 here in the first set.
York
but we've still got a lot of volleyball.
Equalize.
Float serve in. Out of system, free ball.
It's a bit of communication issue. Makes it over the net though. Set.
Oh, off the hands.
Off the hands. Unfortunately, they cannot get it back up Lancaster.
And Yunja's a little bit undersized for an outside hitter. She's very crafty though. She's really good at working the ball off the block, mixing in off-speed shots, tips, roll shots. She's been very good here in the first set.
Nice spin on that serve again. Grace with a tip, and it works.
Some more help from the net equipment there. Just trickling over, just enough power on it there from Grace. But I would like to see Lancaster maybe passing a little bit further off the net, because really Grace there only had that one option. So I'd like to see Grace have all of her options available so she can really run her offense for Lancaster.
That's a high serve.
Service out. Lancaster lead 22-20.
Slightly over.
In a tight first set. We've had quite a few lead changes as well. 2, maybe 3.
This might be a breaking point for York.
Yeah.
That momentum change.
Oh, short serve. Oh,
middle. Ren, does she find the hands?
No touch there.
That is no touch.
20 for Lancaster wanting the touch call, but I don't think it clipped Alice's hands. Normally when you're looking for the touch, you're looking for the ball to change direction, and there, I didn't see a change in direction, so. Oh, deep on the libero.
Ren tests the ball to outside.
Oh.
Off the block. That is in.
Megan, they're just leaving the ball to go out. Lancaster lead 23-21. I think both teams have kind of settled in more kind of as we've gone through the set. So I think regardless of the result on this one, I think both teams are going to come out swinging in the next.
Ren serving. Clips the net.
Another
Little bit,
net
and that's
take
an
ace
by Ren Kiyosawa Higgins. Number 21. One more point for
Lancaster.
Lancaster.
With the ball control late here in this first set. Lancaster here has set point to take the first set here in Bruises 2026 volleyball. Really great pass there.
Up, middle.
Oh,
A quick.
it's recycled though out the block.
Set her out.
Free ball.
Can Lancaster convert this one?
It's the middle. Yeah.
High set to middle.
Who else? Great dig by
Great dig.
Aika.
Can she get it up? Unfortunately.
The
Number
first
7.
set here goes to Lancaster. 25-21. Not a terrible margin. York can really work with what they had. They were tied very close for most of it. So I think they're going to look to bring a new mentality into the new set, kind of reset, maybe look for some options on their bench to show they're passing up a tiny bit, some more communication. I think Lancaster, they're going to want to keep their serves in because they've been really good when they've been serving in, but they made quite a few service errors in the first set, although they did have more aces. So it's kind of that game management of you got to serve your opponent tough enough to keep them out of system, but you also got to not make too many errors.
Exactly. Here in our intermission between sets.
This is the first set. It's best of 3. So if Lancaster wins the next 2, that's a win for Lancaster. York's going to want to take the next few sets, hopefully, if they want to win. And if they both take 2 sets, it then goes to a 5th, which is only to 15 points.
I'm not sure if we introduced him, but I'm not sure you can see on TV. The man in the suit, Daniela, he is a coach from Italy who coaches an under-18 women's team in Italy, coming to Lancaster for a PhD, I believe, helping us out with volleyball.
Yeah. York's had a coach as well. Shout out to Chris. She's staff at the university, and she's given her time to come and help us. And I think York's really improved through that. So I think it's really great that both teams have coaches, because I know in the past teams have struggled to kind of have people outside of a more voluntary, like student-led role. And it's really good to get kind of that unique perspective on it. I don't know what that means. Just had a clown come up and give us a random piece of paper.
I'm not sure what that is either.
But the team's regrouping now, handing in their lineups. We'll see if we have any changes to the starting lineup. I'm unsure at the moment. We'll see when they head back out on the court. But yeah, I think... Lots of cheers coming from York.
Lancaster's still quite quiet.
Yeah. I think as well, Lancaster really ran their middle throughout, and York, it kind of went off as the ball control went off towards the end. So I think York's going to look to maybe go to the middle a little bit more. B Kenyon's come in for Orly, as she got injured, and she's been really good so far. So middles have really been a bright spot for both teams. And I think some of the wings as well have been really efficient. Yunja for York and Sasha for Lancaster, the captain.
Yeah. Lancaster's always fighting those blocks, the seams, using the blocks.
We'll see if Lancaster takes out the 6-2 in this set, or if they stay with the 5-1. Number 24, Grace, has been really good at attacking on 2 and kind of keeping York's defense honest. So I think they're going to stick with that from what I can see.
Yeah, I think we're sticking with the 5-1.
York making some changes as well. Number 28, Anouk on. She's from Germany. And number 1, Elle. She's from Mongolia. just kind of showing off the depth on the York bench. Hoping to show the ball control up and hopefully win this set. Lancaster, Grace is to serve, number 24.
Gracie to start.
And I think some good news for York. Number 8, Orly Haynes, seems to be back on the court after her little scare in the first set.
That's good to see.
So, yeah.
Grace on the side with the York chance. I wonder if she can drown it out. A high serve.
Serve on Yunja.
Setter has to run for that. Free ball. Miscommunication issue. That's to outside, to Sasha.
Yes, it's a great dig from Anuk. And a really great swing as well from Lancaster.
Well, that is a great swing
Sasha
and a great up by Hannah. Ren. Is that a touch?
Ball.
That is a
ball long
touch
for York. I think
that's
ball
not
long
a
for
touch.
Lancaster. Just some hesitation there from the up ref.
That's out. Cannot find the hands, unfortunately.
I really love how aggressive number 21 is being with her swings, though. She's putting a lot of pace on that, and if that's to catch a defender, they might not be able to control that. Really great idea from her.
Great, perfect pass. Another to Ren.
Oh, she's dug.
Cross court.
Off the net band.
That's a free ball.
In still in play.
Ren receives again.
Will overpass.
Great hustle. Another free ball. Oh, what great rally. Oh, unfortunately, the rally ends
in the net there. Just a bit too much on it. First swing of the game, though, for Anuk, so she's probably just trying to get those nerves out early. It's great defense from both teams in that rally, though.
Yeah, one thing with women's volleyball is that you see a lot more rallies than men's volleyball, where we can just wham it down.
Although at some of the higher levels, like in Women's Champions League, which is also on today, some of these players are touching 11 foot and they're 6'5", so...
And we're back to the game. Grace is setting again, setting Oppo. Oh, in the net.
Back-to-back hitting errors from the opposites. I wonder if we'll see kind of the setters go back to them, because sometimes setters like to kind of repeat who has just made an error to kind of give them that confidence back. Or you know what, the middles have been successful for both teams, they might just go back to them. So we'll see.
Grace, good comms, free ball. That's an opposite. Slight slide there.
Out.
That's an out. Yeah, it's great to see opposite sets, because for setters, they're quite neglected because it's a very hard set to do.
Yeah. 2-2 here in the second set.
Ren, serving again. Clips the net.
Ooh. Some nice side spin on that serve there as well, which makes it a bit harder to pass. Lancaster pull away there, 3-2.
Ren to serve once again. Ooh.
And the serve in the net.
In the net again. Ren has great contact on her serve.
Alice Erb, number 12, back to serve again. She's been serving pretty well so far. She went on a mini run kind of in the start of that first set to bring York back into it. We'll see what she can do here. 7-5
for Lancaster with all of her options. And that
giving Lancaster a taste of their own medicine there with the triple ace.
Yep.
Net equipment coming in handy for both teams so far this game.
God, I hate when it clips the net.
Yeah, you kind of lose that aspect of control when it goes into the net.
Will she find the net again? Ooh, is that a bit of a carry? That is a lift by the ref.
Contact there from Grace, just a bit long. The pass, though, was kind of where it needs to be in the middle of the court, but it just needs to be higher.
Bit of a spectator accident over there.
Yeah. Alice back to serve on another run. Just hits number 8.
Cannot find it over, instead finds their teammate. Number 5 to serve, Soraya, opposite.
Soraya's been very consistent so far this game, and I think she's, as an opposite, is very well-rounded. She's playing good defense, she's had some good swings, good serving.
Oh, it clips the net again.
Honestly, today I think the net tape must have some sort of magnet on it because it's been so many serves just clipping it.
And that's the MVP this game. Not any one of the players on
5-5.
another net. Great set. Cherry. Cannot find it over.
Ping error there from Lancaster.
I think she saw the block and them leaving line, but just cannot get it over.
Yeah, I think kind of York there, maybe a bit more expectant of the net tape. So from Anouk,
Short serve.
overpass,
Goes over.
pushed over.
It goes over. That's a double?
Called a double.
That is a double.
Was that with one hand or two?
I'm not sure.
I couldn't necessarily see. But now the rules have changed. You can double contact the ball, so touch it twice in one continuous motion on your own side. But if it breaks the plane of the net, it's a point to the opponent's team. So that rule was kind of introduced so people could be more liberal with their hand setting out of system on their own side. Implemented last year, I believe.
Cherry to serve. Serves to Lib. Great pass. Outside. Ooh.
Sharp cut there from L, number 1. I think it's her first swing of the match, potentially.
Another net assistance. The net as
Back
well
to
as
serve
number
now.
1. Well, number 1.
York now leads 6-7. 7-6. Sorry. Oh.
And finds the net again.
In the tape again. But this time falls on York's side, and they're knotted at 7s.
7-7. Irene serving for Lancaster.
And ace is number 1 there, L for York. Catching her a bit further up on a platform maybe would be ideal. But a bullet of a serve there from Lancaster. Lancaster crowd getting involved now.
Now they're getting hyped.
Oh,
Great set.
set from Yunja, deep corner.
That is
Really great shot there. Really,
Yeah.
there's no one to defend that spot, especially the middle back's kind of got to stay true to 6. Maybe cheat a little bit left, but right, she just cuts it across her shoulder and gets that deep corner there, just beating the defender for Lancaster. Orly Haynes to serve, number 8, back into the game.
in. Very high toss. Hannah. Unfortunately, that's an overpass. That's to outside.
Full contacts again. Maybe the set was a little bit low. I don't think she was able to contact the ball at the point she really wanted to. But she's been very consistent so far, number 7.
Grace back to serving.
Setter for Lancaster serving. Lancaster's got 3 options. In the past, I think the player's just being told not to screen again.
Oh, and a chance.
Net touch, I think. Maybe. No.
Whoa,
Plays on.
whoa. Bit of a messy rally.
Free ball out.
This comes. Oh.
York crowd very unhappy there. Calling for a foot fault. I think very upset with that call. Hopefully the up referee is not paying much attention to that. As back to serve from Turkey.
Ooh,
Well saved, free ball for York. Anouk takes it.
And that's in on the far corner.
Into that coffin corner we talked about earlier. A great shot from Anouk.
That is indeed a great shot.
Now this is Anouk's first time on the first team at the University of York. She was previously in college playing for Vanbrugh. But this year moving up.
That is a
So
sub.
too late for the substitution.
Oh, unfortunate. Grayson won.
Lancaster wasn't ready for that, I don't
Run
think.
for a bit.
Tight ball, tight
Very
ball.
tight. No net touch
Defended well. Great set.
Another deep shot by the outside.
Yeah.
And now we'll see the substitution. Number 77.
York needs
Juliana.
now 11-9.
Subbing out for Grace Seed.
Change of setters here. It's a good choice sometimes to kind of give your hitters a different look, give them a different tempo, kind of changes things up a little bit. And I think Lancaster might also look to kind of shift their defense over, either start blocking kind of more line or shifting their defenders over.
I think now they'll run the 6-2. Oh, Grace with a killer shot. Is that in? That is in.
Overpass killed there by number 6, I believe.
Ren punishing that overpass.
I'm not sure. But anyways, number 6, Sasha, back to serve again.
Oh, a bit of pressure from the York.
Another ace there for Lancaster. 11-11 here.
What an equal game.
11-11, make a wish. Sasha's wish might be another ace. We'll see.
Another ace with the pressure.
Now, Captain Sasha studies law. And yeah, I think she's been a big player in this match so far. Taken really big swings for Lancaster. Kind of been one of their go-to hitters.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure, yeah. Good pass, well handled for York.
That's the antenna.
Outside of the aerial there.
Lancaster with their serve
So when the ball crosses the plane of the net, it must be inside the 2 antenna aerial things to kind of see either side that are red and white. At that time, Minook just swinging outside of it, so a point to Lancaster there.
Yeah, timeout for York here.
I think as well the sub did a really good job at kind of slowing the game down a bit for Lancaster. Sometimes you see subs as well, kind of when you're out of timeouts as a strategic move, but I think Lancaster here just wanting some new hands on the court and doing well so far. We'll kind of see what happens when they go more into side-out element of the game. But working well for them. Good choice there from the coach.
The timeout's about to end.
York talking it up and getting back on the court now.
Can York break Sasha's ace streak?
Yeah, York's going to look to break the service run from number 6, Sasha. Both teams have kind of exchanged some runs throughout the course of this match. That ball out. Might call that one a coach's point there. Taking the timeout can often like disrupt the flow of the server. So kind of, yeah. Maybe a point there for Jonah, the captain, taking the timeout. The coach taking the timeout.
Miscommunication.
Great serve there in the seam from Yunja. So difficult. You've got that communication aspect of it. York yelling, "Let's play dodgeball."
Maybe York can find the seam again where they can miscommunicate. Unfortunately, no.
That sort of service error just kills the momentum.
Ren to serve again.
Now look for number 7 back in the front court for Lancaster, their go-to hitter.
Bit of spin on that serve. Great pass.
Off the block.
Great set. And Sherry rolls it into the middle.
Some nice location and tempo there from the new setter on the court, number 77. And her friends behind us chanting.
They are not running the 6-2 actually. Wait, are they?
5-1.
Yeah, they're running a 5-1 now.
14-15 now, Lancaster leads. Back again, number 12, Alice. She went on a service run earlier in this set. We'll see if she can go again. Service error is just killing York. They need to get them over the net. Regardless if they're in or out, the ball in the net, there's no chance for the other team to take it. A ball that's out and over the net might catch someone on the way out. Someone might make the wrong decision.
Soraya, number 5 to serve. Oh.
Another serve in the net.
Just trading serves at this point.
15-16 now.
Lancaster huddling in for an extended amount of time.
Anouk, number 28, to serve for York.
Now they are running 6-2. Number 5 to set. The opposite chooses the middle. Off the block. Ren.
Free
Free ball.
Ika gets there.
There was no block on outside, unfortunately. A bit of a miscommunication with the errors. The rotation.
York and Lancaster's middles exchanging blows there. Just block and block.
Cherry, number 4, from Hong Kong to serve.
Strong rotation for Lancaster in the front court. Sasha and number 7 as well, the middle.
Ooh.
Ball over on 2. High ball.
And Irene finds the hands. Fortunately, the block wasn't as pressed, so it just fell down.
Lancaster lead now 18-15. Number 4 to serve again.
This is a killer chant from York. That would trip me up as well. The countdown. High serve.
Great pass.
Oppo. Outside.
A little tight to the net. York save it. Free ball over.
Cherry receives it. Sorry, that's it. And Sasha kills the rally. A great
Lancaster
hit.
lead. 19-15 here. York just needs to kill the ball at this point, I think.
Yeah, it's not looking good for York. Maybe they can get their momentum back.
They need to put Lancaster under a bit more pressure from the service line in the court, and just a bit more pressure from their
Cherry
attackers.
to serve. Once again.
Good pass.
Good pass. Bump set to the outside. Roll shot. Sets to Oppo. Oh, too tight. Not high enough as well.
Yeah. 6-2 here for Lancaster. So, who was the setter? Number 77.
Number 77
now
and
hitting in
number 5.
the front court.
Both setter and opposite. Captain Connor Brown giving advice for the back set.
Some words exchanged here between the down official and York. Unsure what these are about, but some boos heard from the crowds. Off the net.
Short. Great use. That's a great find by Sasha. That's a great cut shot.
Lancaster lead now 20-16 there in the red zone.
Lancaster running away on the set. Array number 7 to serve.
4 points up for grabs for this fixture here. Good pass.
Far set. Cannot find it in between the antennas.
It's a lot of unforced errors for York. They've got to clean it up here or gain some momentum to go into the next set with.
You might see another serving run by Lancaster. Amazing float serve. Over pass. Can Ren punish it? Nope. Clips the net. Free ball. Great up. And to Sasha once again, a bit tight. Tips it.
Very tight sets to the net on both sides. Sasha there communicating with her setter, asking for the ball a little bit higher. And York calls a timeout here, 16-22.
Yeah, second timeout to hopefully regain back the momentum.
York's final timeout, I believe, of the set. You get 2 timeouts a set, 30 seconds in length. It's getting loud in here.
It is
lots of yelling back and forth. Maybe the crowd's kind of come in as the set's gone on.
Yeah, definitely. They've warmed up to the game as well.
Yeah, definitely louder than they were before.
And we're back on.
And if you love this game so much, we've also got lots of volleyball on the rest of the day. Following this, we've got the open second team.
Rangers serve. Slight spin.
A service for Lancaster.
York can't put it up. And Shank is 23-16. 2 points for Lancaster to win the second set.
York are going to have some work to do here if they drop this set. A reverse sweep is not an easy thing to do in volleyball.
Great serve. Then punishing the overpass.
Really aggressive there from number 21. I really like that.
Great game sense.
Set point here.
Find the gaps in their defense. On overpass. And that's 1 more point for Lancaster.
Oh, saved by SG.
Great save. Off the block, unfortunately. Lancaster cannot convert the point.
Number 8, Orly Haynes there, just working off the hands of the Lancaster blocker, keeping York in it. Lancaster still have set point here, 24-17. They're going to look to side out, which is the position you want to be in when you have match point. So we'll see, match point, set point. So we'll see what happens here.
Find a miracle. Unfortunately, York serve goes into that, giving Lancaster the second set.
Yeah, service error there from York. It's just kind of been one of the hallmarks of this game. Lots of serves in the nets. They just need to go over, I think. It's a hard environment to play in, though, with all the noise, especially it being an away crowd for York. So they're going to want to work out these nerves to hopefully stay alive and win the next set. Lancaster are going to look to close it out here with a clean sweep of the women's first event. Team switching sides. York crowd cheering on their girls.
Hopefully that'll give them the energy to push through this set. Being 1 set away from losing.
I think York's going to want to regroup here for the next set. And Lancaster kind of talking through it. Some gymnastics going on the court from number 28, Anouk. I wonder if she's also competing in the gymnastics event. Probably not. Some conversation here between the coaches, the coach for York, the captain for York, and the down official, maybe about kind of some contacts or screening. I'm not 100% sure what's going on. Lancaster in a tight huddle, working out what they want to do for this next set. So do you think Lancaster should stick with their 6-2 or go back to their 5-1? They want to set each with each method, but kind of what do you think has given them the edge so far?
I think maybe it's not so much our attacking prowess, perhaps maybe it's the errors from York that has contributed to Lancaster's success.
Yeah.
So
do you think they're going to stick with the 6-2?
Well, I mean, we'll see. It's working out very well. I won't change it.
Yeah. Just a different look for York to think about. Some bigger blockers in front of them as well, which might force some errors on York. Crowd going back and forth again.
I think volleyball is more of a who makes the errors first game.
Yeah.
If you do everything perfectly, then you won't lose a point, but errors are a part of the game and they make you lose points.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can't play volleyball without any errors, even in like Olympic level.
Yep.
You win by the other team making a mistake, whether that's them letting the ball hit the floor, going off the hands, acing them. Yeah. So I think York's just got to kind of have that next point mentality, you know, move on from each play and kind of think about bettering the ball as well. But from both sides, there's been some out-of-system passes. Setter's mentality's got to be, I've got to get that, I've got to get a hittable ball. If the ball's not hittable, the hitter's then got to think, I've not been given a great ball, I'm going to make a great opportunity, recycle this for my team, put it in the court, do something with it.
Definitely.
Some great fight from York so far and some clean play from Lancaster here, going into set 3. Who would you say so far have kind of been your standouts on each side?
I think Sasha, number 6.
Yeah, for sure.
She's been standing out a lot. And what about for you, for York? Who do you think has been the MVP?
I think Aika, the libero, has been very steady in serve receive. She's maybe been aced a few times, but she's made some good digs. And I really think Alice, number 12, she's had some serving errors, but she's also had some service runs, and she's scored. So I think she's done a really great job. Ez back to serve again, number 11.
And we're off with the third set. Great serve.
Tough serve. Free
Gets
ball.
it up. Is that a net touch? That is a net touch, I believe.
I believe Lancaster's foot was under the net.
Ah.
Possibly either a net touch or a net fault on the center line. So there's a line under the net. You can't step your whole foot over it, as it's a safety concern. You know, rolling ankles, tearing ACLs, all those sort of volleyball injuries. Another good serve.
Ooh.
Ace for York. So I think some good serving from Ez is going to give them a lot of confidence kind of heading into this set. They've really, at this point, they've got nothing to lose.
Exactly.
Like, I think they need to have the mentality that the pressure's not on them. It's an away crowd.
Yep.
They just need to play free. Lancaster's going to want to continue their kind of steady presence they've had.
Miscommunication. Inward step.
Discipline block from York.
Another cycle, no. Unfortunately, no.
Net touch, though. The ball goes...
Net touch. What is going on?
I think the net call was on number 7, Yunja.
And the point.
Number 12, Alice, though. Great presence in the net. She's been very disciplined. Sasha trying to use her hands. Alice turned into the court and pressed over. Lancaster having to kind of recover that ball.
So Simon now serving into the lip. It's really far ball for the center to get.
Oh, really great use.
Great use. Oh. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication on that free ball.
So getting that free ball is such an advantage for another team because they can typically run all 3 options, but you don't really want to give one that's super easy.
Yep.
But they're just too much on it and it's going out.
Ooh. Maybe Lancaster's lost their momentum here.
Lancaster just needs to kind of get back onto that focus. I think kind of when you go up, sometimes you have that mentality, but crazy things happen in volleyball. I've seen games where people have been down 7-12, 7-13 in a 5th set and come back.
Overpass. Clips the net. Hugs the net. Set. A quick.
Oh. Net touch from Lancaster.
Lancaster is losing the momentum.
Great attack from Alice there. Back to what I was saying about like the sets. It's a new set. It's a new mentality. It's a new kind of a new reset for them. And York's going to look to push here. I mean, just 2 years ago in the semifinal in America, in the NCAA, Nebraska was up, almost had a 3-1 win over Penn State, and then they came back from, I think it was being down like 15-21, and they took it to 5 and took it, and then ended up winning the championship. So York's going to look to recreate that magic.
Anything can happen.
Exactly. I use some similarities there, you know, Nebraska's red, Lancaster's red. Maybe. I don't know, Lancaster's not going to want that happening. They're going to take this time to reset and lock in.
And they're back on court. Maybe that timeout gives Lancaster the mental space to reset.
I also do think kind of as this has gone on, they've been going to the middle a little bit less.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just set of tendencies. With a new setter being on the court, maybe they're more comfortable with setting the outside.
Yeah, we do have 2 setters. And that is in.
A nice slice there from the outside down the line.
And the passes are
the opposite.
Quite insistent for a middle set.
Yeah. Kind of Lancaster giving York back their own, and I think the last set, Yunja had some great slices down the line. Really great pass from Al. Net touch from Lancaster there. Just trying to press too hard on the block. It's very loud in here.
York erupting with the chant, you can't do that.
I'm back to serve now. Alice again. York leads 6-2 here in the 3rd set. Libero running off the court. See, the Libero replaces the middle. They can go freely as a free substitution. It doesn't count towards the team subs, but they can only play in the back row. They can't attack and they can't set in front of the 3-meter line.
It's like collision.
That's getting there with their hands.
Ooh.
Free ball.
Free ball.
Out of the antenna, I think. That looked like it was out the aerial. Off the block, doesn't matter. Ball doesn't land.
It's looking good for York here on this.
Alice serving again, number 12, Alice Erb. She played, I think, for Black Country Volleyball.
Flip the net again, Sherry. Great hustle.
Alice setting out system. Good set. Grace gonna go for it.
Oh, clip the net again.
Good slice.
Another opposite. Can she redeem herself?
Dug up.
Middle.
Oh, Alice with the
great
dig.
Miscom on the pipe. Oh, that has to be a free ball. Free ball. Great rally we're having here.
L swinging out system deep.
Received by Ren.
Both middles playing good defense.
So many free balls given on this rally. Can either York or Lancaster find an attack?
Great set from the middle B. He's also a setter.
Great dig! Oh, unfortunately. They can't get it up with 2 dives on the ball.
What a rally there.
That
both teams should be very proud of themselves. Lots of hustle. Some great defense from both middles who only play defense in one rotation. Typically hidden and not known for their kind of defensive skills.
Arrange to serve again. Great pass to Oppo. Finds the angle. Unfortunately, it comes off of Juliana's hands. Number 77.
A kill there for Grace Barkley. Just gonna serve again.
3-8. 8 to York.
Good serve.
Ooh. Victoria cannot use that ball.
I think really the difference here in this set with York leading 9-3 is kind of the service consistency. York's winning the serve and pass game. They've been insistent passing and they've been making their serves, which kind of a stark contrast to the last set where Lancaster was really dominant, getting lots of aces at the end, and York making lots of service errors.
And Lancaster cannot get that ball up in system to the setter. Yep, just like that. Another free ball. Miscommunication. It could have been a reach by Ren.
Ball on 2 there.
Great hustle by York.
Some great defense. Free ball.
Free ball. In system. Oh, another free ball.
Long rally.
Double block.
Oh! That was a great shot. 4-4 there from L, number 1.
Lancaster has lost all of their momentum. It's 3-10. 7-point difference.
York now leading 10-3. L studying business management, but clearly studying beach volleyball too with that cut shot. Oh, and an ace for York. The momentum shifted completely. Looks like Lancaster might be taking a timeout on the court. I don't know. Number 6 back to serve again. Good serve handled by Sasha. Grace with the dig.
Great up.
Free ball.
Size, free ball.
Oh, not
great
so free of a
hustle.
ball.
Another free ball. Ooh. Wasn't expecting the set, that Oppo there.
Miscommunication.
Oh. Yeah, that happens a lot when you expect the ball to roll off the net, but sometimes it just doesn't.
Yeah. Really great hustle plays though. Number 7 Yincha. She has previously been a libero, so she knows how to hustle on the court, making some great plays there in middle back, keeping the ball alive for York. Lancaster winning there just a bit too much.
All right to serve.
The ball goes long.
Good depth perception by number 7 and number 17.
Number 1, L back to serve again.
Lancaster started in 1. And
in the net.
Doesn't matter anyway.
Oh. Out of rotation for
fault.
Lancaster. L gets a second try at the serve.
I think things are falling apart for Lancaster here.
Yeah. So if you don't know, here in volleyball, there are places you have to stand on the court. You can't overlap with certain players. You can't leave before they contact the ball. So Lancaster either in the wrong position or leaving too early.
Great pass.
High ball to the middle.
Oh. And Ren cannot find it over the net.
I think maybe just kind of an in-the-middle ball there, maybe second tempo. I think the Lancaster middles with Grace are kind of used to running a higher ball there. Maybe it was a bit too fast compared to what number 21 was expecting there. Dropped her elbow a little bit, and that kind of resulted in hitting the net. But I really like that they're feeling confident with their middles going back to them, because that was really strong for them in the previous sets.
Yeah, it's really a mental thing. Even though like nothing changed except the waiting time in between sets, York has gained all of the momentum.
Like I said, I think kind of now York's playing free. They've lost 2 sets. They've got nothing to lose, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Lancaster, on the other hand, they might feel a little bit of pressure from kind of having to perform in front of the home crowd. But they're going to look to kind of lock in here and claw back some of this deficit.
Lancaster's going back to the 5-1 with Grace Seed as their setter, number 34.
Back in. And I think maybe that's kind of to place more emphasis on the middles. She was doing a really great job getting the middles involved previously.
Yeah, we want more consistency with one setter where everyone knows how to play with her. That's a free ball, and Hannah, number 97, cannot push that free ball over. It's 4-15.
I think as well, Sasha's a very good passer, but she's taking up a lot of space in serve-receive. So it might be hard for her to kind of receive those balls that are more in the middle of the court and then run out, an ace there, and then kind of transition out to hit again. Because as an outside, it's kind of, you have the responsibility of passing, but you've also got that kind of offensive load. So, yeah, kind of something to balance there. But Sasha's done a great job so far. L serving again.
Show to Sasha.
Sasha.
Another high set.
Aika's there. The Libra from Japan.
Another set to Ren. Really utilizing the middles here.
High ball to the outside. Yunja's there. Tip.
Great tip.
Not down.
Oh, miscommunication.
Oh. And York now leads 17-4.
That's difficult.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I think Lancaster's just, at this point in the set, nothing's impossible, but I think they're going to look to just try and get something going to kind of go into the next set with.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they've got that reset. York had the reset with this set.
Another miscommunication with no outside to hit that ball. Lancaster is falling apart.
Connor approaching the court, talking to outside hitter Cherry.
Yeah, that happens a lot in that rotation. Where one outside is not passing. And that.
Good from B to be aggressive there, but she's just not turned into the court like she has to be.
First point for Lancaster in a long while.
Yeah, Lancaster really just looking to get back into it. Cherry doing a good job going off the hands there. Yellow card for Lancaster.
Yellow card?
Time delay, I believe. Waiting for the time delay to be recorded.
Bit of a...
I think Cherry getting a bit of a miscue, thinking she should be serving. The yellow card there was for, I believe, a time delay. Just kind of with maybe their rotation. The down ref was having words with Lancaster's coach, Connor.
Serve in.
Aika's there. Sasha putting the overpass away. But I think
point for Lancaster.
Point to York.
That's
She's
the point
over
to
the
York.
net.
That is a reach, actually.
So Lancaster has to allow York the chance to set the ball. If the ball crosses the line, the plane of the net, she can push it down, but the ref deems that ball to be on York's side as it's put down.
High ball. Grace, where she sets it to Ren.
L there, Ez there.
Great ups. Clips the net, will go over. It will not go over.
Net tape today. Getting a lot of action. York back into receive, leading 19-6.
Lancaster will need 13 points. They can salvage that.
With a good pass.
It's to Opal. Great dig.
Let's say
to middle again.
Lancaster's opposite's been playing some great defense.
Outside.
Soraya, I believe. Another dig from her. Free ball.
Free ball
coming.
again. Opal again. Clips the hands.
Middle's playing good defense.
More middle action.
Ika with the dig.
Overpass.
Out.
And that's out.
Now, I think in the last few sets, Ika's been a bit quiet, but him making some huge plays here.
It's 6:20. York is 5 more. Lancaster is 19.
Nice serve from Ez, who started off the set with the big service
That is
run.
a bit far for a set. Unfortunately, Sasha cannot send that over.
Yeah, so in women's volleyball, your kind of ideal out of system set is 5 feet off, kind of.
Yep.
5 feet. Like, you want to give the hitter room to work, especially out of system. You don't want to be too tight. You don't want to be too far outside the antenna. Too far out there for Sasha, though, to make a swing on it.
Slight miscommunication. Lancaster.
Great attempt from Alice.
The 7th point.
Number 7 for Lancaster, just sneaking it through the block. Lancaster's going to look to get her more involved in the offense here now that Sasha... I know she's still in the front row.
And that is a line fault, unfortunately.
That was the call that York was looking for in the previous set from the ref regarding Grace's serving.
Lancaster is falling apart.
Yeah.
Great float serve. Tip from Grace.
Ika's there.
That's it.
Big block from Lancaster, number 7, closing the seam.
That looked like a great set, but it was a bit too far out.
I really like how Ika's commanding the backcourt at the moment. Number 17 for York, the libero.
Sasha to serve. Standing serve this time.
Too far outside, but makes a play on it.
Oh. Unfortunately, the pass was a bit too far. Far behind Grace for her to get that. Had to make do what she could.
York lead here 23-8. What a turn of events from our second set where they lost 17-25.
It would take a miracle for Lancaster to win this set. Floater. 2 run. The inside set for Cherry there. Uses it well. Set to outside. It's still up! Unfortunately.
El really has that sort of roundhouse swing. Some of the best players in the world have that. Gabi Guimarães from Brazil. Really kind of hard to read there. Disguising if she's going to cut it down the line, cut it short, go deep. Set point here for York. Alice is serving. Good pass.
Good pass.
Libero out of the passing rotation.
Is that out? Line ref says out. And York
take the set 25-8. Lancaster's going to want to reset here going into the next set. If Lancaster wins the next set, they win the match and the 4 points for the Roses table. If York win the next set, we go to 5, which is a race to 15.
Right.
So now kind of York really getting ready here, getting into it. Lancaster, on the other hand, trying to get back into what they their rhythm. They're kind of playing their game, taking the huddle here. But very exciting stuff. What a ton of events here in our women's first volleyball match, the opening match of Roses for volleyball. We've got 3 more games coming up today, including the Open second, followed by the Open first, followed by the Women's second. The second fixtures are worth 2 points. This is the second year they've been up for points. And the first team fixtures, as I said, are worth 4 points. There's over 140 fixtures this weekend, and they range from things like esports and Pokemon all the way to American football. And there's live coverage broadcast every year. It's a collab between YSTV and LA1 TV from Lancaster. Some campus radio stations, including Bale Rig FM and University Radio York, and Scan and York Vision campus newspapers. Last year, York won this 3-1. Lancaster have the potential to win this 3-1 in the next set, or York have potential, or Lancaster have the potential to win this in 5. Their season so far, so York's women's 1 team has been promoted to First Division. Lancaster won the Conference Cup last year, but I'm not too sure about the information this year. How's Lancaster's team been doing this year in league play?
In league play? I'm not sure about the women's 1. I haven't been following them that much. But
we have the rankings here. As of April 29th, York is 20th in the country, I believe, with 51 points, and Lancaster is 47th with 35. So a bit of a difference in points there on the Bucks table, but honestly not by that much. And if we've seen anything from this game, it's really that it can go either way. I think the biggest thing for York to work through is just kind of those nerves and that miscommunication. Lancaster need to stay in system more and use their middles more, and I think this set's going to be a really exciting one. We'll see how it goes off.
It's been hard for Lancaster because during the women's trials, not a lot of girls showed up, so we have to make do with whoever came to trials.
And I think likewise for York, a lot of players moved up from the second team to the first team this year or from college, so it's been a big step up. The only returning starters being the setter Ezgi, Yunja on the outside, and Grace Barkley. Everyone else is a new face, and Lancaster as well, having lots of people coming up. It really shows that people really step up in these big moments and make big plays, and the quality of volleyball has been amazing. So not settling for anything less than good.
Grace to serve.
Back into the 5-1 is Lancaster, looking to get the middles involved potentially. Grace had a nice service run, I believe, in the second set, so she's going to hopefully try and recreate that now. Foot fault again.
And that is a foot fault from Grace.
The line judge, though, not really looking at the line, I think.
Line judge
didn't
looking
see
at the
that,
game.
But our up ref with the ever vigilant eye checking out the serve. Ez back to serve now for York, the setter. They've got 3 options in the front row, including number 12, Alice, who's been a big contributor so far. Short serve on Sasha. High ball to the middle.
Oh,
Ika digs it.
Almost killer. Oh, and unfortunately they can't come with the point.
Too much angle on it there from number 6, Grace Barkley. But really great hustle play from Ika. She's been doing phenomenal.
Sasha, number 6 to serve. Lancaster's captain. Great pass. It's to middle. A quicker set.
Ooh, great
That's a
dig
great up by the
One
lip.
arm stab.
Hannah, number 97. Ooh, that's been a power tip. Not sure if I would call that a lift. But Lancaster.
See, I think the difference here between power tips and lifts is really kind of in the form. Alice there really only pushing forward, not taking the ball back, which I think the refs had a problem with. Some refs are stricter than others, but I think calling Grace on the lift earlier when she kind of pulled her hand back and there was a more prolonged contact. Alice's was a bit kind of in the middle of what's deemed acceptable, but the ref letting us play on for some great volleyball and great rallies.
And that's Duran. A really aggressive swing.
Again.
And that's a net touch.
Net touch from Alice,
By
I believe.
York.
Number 17, the libero from Japan, Aika, has been phenomenal this set.
That was a great
Digging
dig.
all the heat from Lancaster's middles, who have been really stellar.
Red Kurosawa against to serve.
2-2 here.
And that's an ace by Ren.
Ren's gone on a few service runs and she's been doing a really good job. She's got a lot of pace on her ball. Yeah. Lancaster lead 3-2.
To the lib again.
It was saved out the net by
That's a free
Ezgi.
ball. Taken by Ren. That's an opposite to Soraya, number 5, who finds the seam in the block, but number 7 cannot get it up.
Lancaster leading now 4-2. York with some great digs, just not able to control them. I'd like to see them kind of going high into the center of the court to allow Ezgi some time to get there.
Ren serving run again. Lancaster, great serve by Ren. Opposite. Ren gets a touch on it. Back to York's court. Free ball.
Grace looking for her middle. Doug. Aika's there. Free ball.
Free ball.
I think she's going to the middle again.
Another middle.
Aika
Great
again.
aggressive swing from our Lancaster middles.
Over.
And that number
Middle
17
again.
libero.
No, opposite.
Great
It's
recycle.
inside.
That's last touch. Free ball.
Oh.
Great hustle.
Oh. Kill there from Aika. Number 17.
Number 17.
Phenomenal play. Japan obviously known for its very defensive style of volleyball, and she's having a phenomenal defensive match. Libero kill there. Don't normally see that. She'll be hitting 100 on the stat sheet later.
Another net clip.
Well handled.
Sherry.
Els there.
Free ball. See about you're in. Opposite to Soraya. Finds the angle.
Ezgi just too far into the court there. She used to be playing outside-in defense, meaning she's still on the line. She'll go in if the ball's cut sharper. But there, just really nice painting the line there from Soraya.
Soraya to serve, number 5. Great serve.
Great pass. Getting out of the net, actually.
Goes up
Never
the
mind,
net
a bit
again.
too tight.
Great shoots this time.
High
Irene.
ball.
Really aggressive swing. 2-1.
Lancaster now lead 6-3. York looking to side out here.
Lancaster's finding their volume here in the sports hall again.
Oh, right into the net there for Soraya. Number 6, back to serve Grace Barkley from Coleraine, Northern Ireland. Grace's favorite animal is a puffin.
Cherry's swang on the receive.
Just taking it off the shoulder there. And Cherry not able to control that one. Lots of pace from Grace Barkley. Oh, but in the net there. York are going to want that one back.
Yeah, it's so
Lancaster
important in volleyball to just get your serves over.
Lancaster leading here 7-5.
Cherry Ma from Hong Kong to serve.
Cherry with the short serve. Aika handles it well. Pipe, but
Pipe.
miscommunication. Tight.
Race to the perfect pass to Sasha.
Oh,
That's a great dig.
Sasha getting on top of the ball there and putting it down for the point. Very impressive.
Another serving streak from Lancaster, perhaps. Is that out?
Serve
That
long
is
by
out.
Cherry. Number 4.
Maybe she was playing it safe.
Number 1, L to serve again. She won a nice run earlier when Lancaster were out of rotation. Number 1 to serve. Some side spin on that one.
Ooh.
Catches 21 up.
That's out with no touch.
Now, what Lancaster's doing is very interesting. I wonder if this is kind of based on kind of how the Libras are doing, but currently number 21 in the passing rotation as a middle.
Yeah.
Quite unusual, but maybe her passing is really good as a middle, and they don't feel the need to kind of bring the Libro in to sort that
Ooh. That's a yellow
time
card.
delay for York, I believe. Potentially.
It really is astounding that, well, we have this stereotype in volleyball where the middle position, they cannot pass, but here at Lancaster, they're keeping their middles in the pass.
Yeah, both sets of middles being very well-rounded, playing some nice defense around the backcourt.
Ren. Grace.
Rainbow roll
Sasha?
shot.
High ball. And Irene gets the stuff block.
Yun just swinging low seam there, but a 7 there with the block. Lancaster lead 9-7.
Rain with the serve. And again.
8-9 now.
It's the net. Yeah.
Serving the net again. York looking to push this to a 5th set. Lancaster looking to close it out here, leading 2-1.
That's out. Oh.
One-handed stabs all around. Beat Kenyon there with a nice serve.
To outside. Bit far. Great receive. Oh, Red steals it.
Oh, into the net there, but right idea from Ren, looking to catch York's defense out, going over on 2. Just kind of overcooking that one there a little bit.
Is that out?
Another loopy serve from B.
Ooh.
Out of system
Nice
though.
pause it.
Free ball. L takes it.
Oh. Great hustle. Oh, a C quick. This is a great rally.
Oh! What a swing from number 7.
A great swing.
Getting some redemption there from hitting into the block previously.
Yeah, and that was a
Crazy rally there.
really unexpected C quick. You don't really see that a lot in women's play.
Yeah, I really like what Ez is doing there, spreading her offense out. I mean, we've had some problems with the block.
But her hands, unfortunately.
Ace for B. York leads 11-9 now. And I think kind of what's happening here is the loopy serve is going in, and it's kind of catching Sasha a little bit off guard, maybe because it's coming up higher on her than she's expecting, and she wants to release to kind of go in, approach, and hit. It's giving her a different look to the serve she's kind of previously seen. So York's going to look to keep that on her. But yeah. Lots of noise in the arena. Some whooping.
Someone's got an air horn.
York wanting to push this 5.
Loud.
Very loud.
We're back on the court again.
Girls are heading back on the court now. B to serve again, looking for another ace. Some communication there. Sasha and Soraya talking about calling the ball in or out.
Another high ball. The oppo receives it.
Oh, free ball again. Really great service run here.
Another C quick. Clip the net.
Off the block. But another free ball. As it's there out to
outside.
Yunja. Tip.
There's no middle. Free ball.
Off the block.
Off.
Net touch and the point to York. York now leads 12-9. And I think kind of these net touches we're seeing is just both teams being so eager and aggressive to block the ball. I mean, both teams have had some incredible swings, so I think just a little bit eager with that.
We're seeing York utilize the middle a lot more on this set.
Serve out there from B, but I think that was a 4-point service run for her, potentially. So York's going to be happy with that. They're going to take that error. Grace to serve again.
Will she line fault again?
No foot fault.
Nope.
Staying clear of the line this time.
Outside.
Swing over the top, but Cherry's there. Really great dig.
That is a strong swing, but it's not finding any hands, and that's out.
Sasha going for that cop-in corner we talked about earlier, but just missing. But you can just hear from the sound, she's really hitting that ball hard. Here, I think you're going to look for Grace to go to the middle, potentially to Sasha. Sasha's been very good in this rotation. Ace serve.
Hannah being tripped up by that deep corner serve.
Ezgi back to serve again. Number 11 from Turkey. Great serve again. Free ball.
Outside takes a free ball. That's the push to the corner.
Deep on the libero. She gets there.
Great set. Soraya nails that.
A great swing there from Soraya. Lots of pace on it. Block just not there. And finding the floor. I've been really impressed with number 5 in this game.
Yeah.
She's kind of the silent assassin. You've got the big hitters through the middle and on the outside, but she's been really efficient and done a really great job. Just long for Sasha there.
Unfortunate.
York lead 15-11.
I think both teams have really efficient hitters. It's just that the passes need to be in system and the sets need to be just right.
Yeah. And I think as well, kind of Lancaster's serve receives an interesting rotation with certain players maybe not being in it that traditionally would be in, including the libero. And kind of certain players like Sasha, who's a really strong passer, taking more space from other players. It creates a little bit of confusion sometimes.
Oh. And that's
double
a double
contact called over the net. Much like Orly earlier, the ball's gone over. A continuous contact, but the ball's touched twice on a continuous attempt, and it's crossed the plane of the net.
Number 7 of York to serve. To Sasha. To Grace. That's the outside. Cherry
Blocked.
recycling the block. A bit side for Grace there. And the option set middle.
Ike is there.
That's it. Cherry again.
Out.
And that's out with no hands.
You know what? Great idea from Cherry, though. She's trying to go high, flat, and off. But just missing long. York now leading 17-11.
Ooh. What a game.
York looking to take this to 5 sets. Lancaster looking to close the lead and win right now 3-1. We'll see what happens. Okay, so an exciting turn of events here. Lancaster dominating the first 2 sets, but now really York turning on the heat, and they're leading 17-11. So we'll see kind of how this rest of the set goes. Will it go to 5? Hopefully. Love some good volleyball. Matches go to 5 are always more interesting because it's such a sprint at the end. Missed serve by Yunja. Call that the... I'll give that a point to Sasha, though, calling the timeout, kind of throwing York off the focus a little bit there. Now, we've got lots of committee members for York that are on the York side. Davina, the president-elect, and she's on the bench for women's ones with a shoulder injury, so I don't think she's able to contribute today, but she's on there, and we've got former secretary as the setter. Great serve here. Tight pass, saved out the net. Alice sends it over. High ball to the middle. Doug Oh, stays in. And free ball doesn't clear the tape. York's going to want that one back. Miscommunication there between Ezgi and Grace.
There's definitely a constant shifting in the motion. Just when Lang seem to have it back together,
Yeah.
you then get another little run of points from York.
Great heavy serve there. 21 for Lancaster, doing a good job. Now the lead just down to 2.
Has been a fantastic game so far.
Yes, it has. Lots of, kind of momentum shifts, which is so interesting to see in volleyball. A lot of other sports don't kind of have that reset and those point swings, but I think it keeps volleyball very interesting.
And what a crowd. I think the whole weekend that I've been here,
Yeah,
there
for sure.
hasn't been a room this noisy.
Yeah, volleyball always travels well from York, and Lancaster always brings a decent crowd. I think at the start Lancaster was a little bit quieter, but kind of they've got into it as it's gone on.
Lang's prepare again for a serve.
The middle serving. Serves long by Lancaster. A service error gives York the lead, 18-15. Alice back to serve. She's been so good so far. We'll see how she does now. Number 3, B. Kenyon, back in the middle. The reserve setter. So long from Alice. Lancaster back within 2. Soraya to serve. She's had an ace, I think, from her last time round. We'll see what happens here. Ball's up. Grace Barkley runs it down, and it's a free ball by York. Sent over. Finding the middle. Really making it work there, number 7. The set a bit too low, having to kind of use her wrist a bit more than she wants to, but Lancaster now within 1 point.
Like I say, a little gap opens up,
Yeah.
and then it's clawed back.
York looking to get Soraya off the service line, number 5. She's been so good. Ezgi taking out the net there. Grace sending it over. Great dig there by number 17. And through the seam, Grace Barkley finds a hole in the block. A rare hole, as Lancaster's been a great blocking team so far. Number 6, Grace Barkley back to serve. I look for the ball here to go to number 7, Irene. In this rotation, she's been so good. Ooh, tight overpass. B's there. And Irene not able to save it after Grace gets a hand on it. York now lead 20-17. They're in the red zone. They're locked in. Let's see if Lancaster can claw this lead back again. Grace Barkley serving again. The pride of Northern Ireland. Great swing from Irene. She's been so clutch for Lancaster. And I think this switch back to the 5-1 has paid dividends. Getting the middles more involved. It's been a more competitive set than the last one. And Cherry now, number 4, back at the service line. Meaning number 6, Sasha, back in the front. Nice pass by Aika the Libero. Out to Elle. She goes high line, but it's Doug. Can't get a swing on it. The set's too low for Lancaster. Elle again, 2-hand tip. Ooh, that was a sticky set from Irene. Great dig from Aika. Back out to Elle. Another roll shot. Back to 4, inside. Who's going to take it? Aika's there. Elle sending it out. Elle. Cut. Dug by Sasha. Net touch, potentially. Grace is there. Sent over again. This is such a long rally. And on the hitting error there.
York take it 21 to 18.
I think kind of that hitting error from Sasha, just a bit too aggressive, but she's been scoring well into the cross court. So
it was quite a conservative rally, that.
Yeah, I think when you're out of system, sometimes you have to take a bit more off of it. So Elle kind of in those harder positions, the ball's coming over her shoulder a bit more. She has to take a little pace off. And for Lancaster, the set's too far inside to really do much with. Sasha, she's on the floor. Free ball sent. Ika's there. Yunja cuts it. Irene. Blocked by the Kenyan, the reserve setter in playing middle blocker, her secondary position.
York are now within 3 points of closing out this set, taking it to a fifth set.
And just a reminder, this fifth set will be a game to 15. So this is it's going to be a sprint if York can close this one out. Who can maintain the momentum?
And we've seen certainly in the first half of those sets.
Really good attack there on a terrible, well, not terrible, not ideal set there. Grace trying to get a swing on it. Great defense by Soraya. Irene with the swing. Elle's there but can't control it. And Irene takes Lancaster to 19 points. Back to serve now though. 21 Ren back in the front. She's had some good blocks. Let's see what she can do. Oh, tip. Really nice off-speed shot by B, kind of recognizing there she wasn't able to swing on the ball, taking a bit of pace off of it. And kind of part of this is mainly because B's not been getting as many reps as a middle, as she's a setter. So she might not have the that she does with the other hitters. Sasha takes it. It's out of system. High ball. Free ball. York's going to want that one back. Grace Barkley should be there to cover that free ball. Her first duty is to play defense before she goes out to hit.
York within touching distance now of this fourth set.
York's going to want to side out here. High serve. Yunja's there. Cherry digs it. Yunja's there again. Grace sends it high. Free ball for Lancaster. Will they convert? Oh. Elle just getting her hands to it. York at 23, Lancaster at 21. It's a tight game here in the fourth set. Timeout for York.
Just when you think someone has one hand on the game, then all of a sudden the other grabs it back.
Yeah, that's definitely one thing about volleyball. It's a very up and down sport.
Absolutely. I mean, if you just watch the first two sets of this and how close it was, or if you caught the third, I mean, it's like watching completely different games.
Exactly, yeah. And each team kind of gets a reset going into the next set if there is one. Lancaster's going to want to close it out here. York's going to want a quick side out and then get 1 point in transition.
We could be watching just 2 points before they go back on another break before this fifth and final set.
Lancaster heading back out onto court now. Trying to figure out where they're still. They've got it though. Sasha in the front. Look for her to be the go-to hitter for Grace. Nice pass. Handled well by Elle. Alice off the block. Sasha gets a hand on it. York with set point now.
The score is 21-24. York have set point in the fourth set.
Looking to push this one to 5. Can they do it? Libra handles the pass well. Set to the middle. Blocked by Alice Erb. Out of system, but Sasha can't get a swing on it. Elle's there. Dumped by Ezgi. And a kill for the setter. She's on the floor.
The fourth set goes the right direction of York. That means we will take it to 5 sets.
Now, this fifth set is really, it's a sprint. These kind of longer sets are like a marathon. So you really want a good start going out here. So the captains are going to toss, and we're going to see who's going to serve. We're going to see if they choose serve or side, or receive is also an option. But yeah, so we'll see what happens there, and then they're going to want to get out to a good start. Both teams are really going to want to, fight.
And the crowd is loving it. I mean, looking at it around now, the York side, people have stood up. The teams are just getting ready for this final set, but the audience around is absolutely ready to go for this.
Yeah.
It's a long game, volleyball. I mean, it can often be over so quickly. I mean, had it gone a different way, it could all be over by now.
Yeah.
And yet we're here to watch this fifth and final set. 15 more points needed for either Lancaster or York to take the match. Am I correct in thinking there's 4 points up for grabs for this?
Yes, this is a 4-point fixture here. So is the open ones.
And considering last year's Roses was only won by 12,
was it?
Each individual match matters so much.
Yes, for sure. And I think as well, we're going to have open twos starting. I think their warm-up starts now, to be honest. So after this game, I'm sure it'll be a sprint for the Cloud over to the next volleyball fixture.
Indeed. I mean, this arena has been full all day. We had the cheerleading this morning, and that finished just before the volleyball came on.
Shout out to York Hornets for the win there.
Absolutely. Again, I mean, they had to wait about 40 minutes an hour for the result, and the audience just sat patiently with bated breath, and it completely erupted when we got the results in here.
Very exciting stuff. Lancaster now taking the court. We'll see if they have serve or receive. I think they have serve.
Just waiting for York now to enter the court.
York now onto the court. Orly Haynes, number 8, back in for this one.
Lancaster to serve.
Grace to serve again. I think immediately they're going to look for them to go to Sasha, set their big hitter. Grace ready to serve. York ready to receive. Some fighting going on between the crowd here. Yunja with the pass. Alice just mistiming that and just clipping the ball with her fingertips.
First point goes the way of Lancaster.
Lancaster off to a start here, looking to get the second point. Service from Grace. Short serve. It's up though, really great job. Over on 2. Called a double though by Alice. York's going to want to really side out here. Lancaster off to a hot start.
Every point here is going to be celebrated in big style.
Grace to serve once more. Elle with the good pass. Out to Yunja. She cuts it. Sasha gets there. Sasha gets a hand on it. Up by Libero. Ika's there. Deep line, Cherry extending her body just to get there, but just misses. Really nice shot around the block by Yunja, number 7 for York.
2 points Lancaster, 1 for York. In the 5th set of the first women's volleyball.
Eski back to serve. She's been so good from the service line in the recent sets. Another good service over. It's tight. Alice gets there. Yunja gets there. Ika sends it over, but she's under the net. And that's a fault and a point for Lancaster.
The York team come together.
York in rotation 1. They've struggled in this rotation, so let's see if they can get out of it. Oh, miscommunication there between Cherry and Hannah.
The score is 3-2 to Lancaster.
Falls right in the seam there between 97 and 4.
Both teams looking quite calm and composed still.
Ooh, poor pass there from Lancaster. Really tight over. Potential net touch? I don't know. Off the block though. Lancaster frustrated. Number 21 there, Ren.
Points all tied up now. It's 3-3.
As a middle, you only have so much you can do. Hitters are going to use you, they're going to go off you. So I understand that frustration. Out of system to Soraya. Tip over. Really smart there from Soraya. Number 5 for Lancaster. Soraya is Italian and she's doing marketing with psychology.
Okay, thanks for that fun fact.
Out of system for York. Free ball over. Lancaster's going to want to get this one back. Out. Just out. So close. And we're knotted at 4 in the 5th set. Number 12, Alice Erb, back to serve again. Oh, really strong serve there. Irene swings it off the block, and Orly just not pressed up enough over the net.
Lancaster just pushing ahead slightly, 5-4.
Number 5 back to serve Soraya. Now Lancaster and York have met previously in the Student Cup qualifier. York took that 3 sets, but here Lancaster leading by 2 in the 5th set. Will York bring it back?
A lot of these players on the York side are experienced as well, having played Roses last year. They won in York last year, so they're going to want to try and repeat that feat today.
For sure, but both teams losing key pieces and rebuilding this year, but I would say reloading with lots of new weapons. Some big hits on display tonight.
The score is 6-4 to Lancaster. The teams just take a brief timeout. Many of the York supporters up on their feet now as the teams enter back onto the court.
Yeah, I think really here York wants to be in system, they want to run their middles and they want to play good defense. Lancaster wants to serve tough and utilize number 7 and number 6. Serve out.
The York crowd really putting a shift in. I mean, they are really challenging Lancs in terms of volume.
Yeah, for sure.
Really well represented for an away crowd.
Served by Grace Barkley, hits Sasha. Grace is there, it's a free ball. Ika gets it. Elle covers herself, recycles the ball. Cuts inside, and Elle gets the kill.
All tied up, 6-6 in the 5th set of the women's first volleyball. 4 points on offer here.
Yeah. After she's settled in, Elle has been such a consistent and steady force for York, especially offensively. Kills down the line, kills sharp angle, kills off the block. She does it all. Tough serve. High ball. Off the block and out. Lancaster leads 7-6.
Reminder, this final 5th set only takes us to 15 points.
So kind of 10 points here is the red zone. You want to be the first to 10. You want to manage your games to 5. Cherry with the service. Elle with the swing. Cherry digs it. Back to the middle. Who else but Irene? She's dug. Elle, tough shot out of system. Dug by Sasha. Back to the middle. Ika digs it.
Another extended rally that goes the way of York. 7-7 in the 5th set of the volleyball women's firsts.
Grace Barkley has been a very consistent player. Really good at using the hands so far. Maybe less clean kills, but clutch when needed. Over on 2 by Grace. Sneaky, and they change sides here at 8-7.
Lancs looking in high spirits coming into this. And quick swap over, straight back onto court. Lancaster, of course, have the slight edge. It's 8-7 in this final 5th set.
York looking to push back here.
The York team just collecting themselves. Lancaster to serve.
Number 7, Irene, back in the backcourt, rotating off after she serves. This might give York an opportunity to breathe a little bit as she's been so good in the front. Grace gets it over, one-hand stab. Oh, to the middle. Yunja just doesn't get there. Ika throwing her body on the line.
Never mind every point. The crowd here is celebrating every touch of the ball.
2-point lead now for Lancaster. York trying to reverse sweep. Elle with the good pass. Orly Haynes with the kill. She's back to serve now with her potent hybrid serve. Lots of pace on it.
York still looking very composed. The score is 9-8 to Lancaster in this 5th and final set.
Service error there by Orly. Ika back on and Alice back on now.
Lancaster with a 2-point lead now. The score is 10-8.
Number 6 rotates to the front court, look for some balls to go to the outside. Passed well by Yunja. Out from Alice, number 12. And Lancaster, first to 10, now at 11 points. Only 4 more until they win the fixture. Or if they win the fixture, York will want to claw back.
Every point here is crucial.
Hitting error from Yunja, the ball too far out by Eski.
12-8 now, the timeout is called. Lancaster it's looking like one hand on this, but with the way the momentum has shifted throughout the game, can they carry it right to the end?
For sure. And I think if this game sets the tone for the next volleyball games to come, open second, open first, and women's twos capping off the night, I think we're in for a good day of volleyball here at Roses.
Absolutely. And what a venue for it. We've got crowd on both sides. The Lancs and York supporters have sorted themselves into bunches.
York has used both their timeouts.
The score is 12-8.
Elle with a good pass. Roll shot, Grace takes it. Miscommunication, it's in, Alice takes it. To Yunja. Over, but Cherry's there. High ball. Ika's there. Alice with the tip. Alice has been so crafty when the set's not been her way.
Every single York supporter I can see is on their feet right now. The score is 12-9 in Lancaster's favour. We are in the 5th set, which means it is the first to 15. So we are potentially 3 points away from a victor here.
Great pass by the libero to the middle. Tipped. It's down.
Another point in the direction of Lancaster. They are 2 away now.
And Sasha to serve. Look out for the next rotation. Irene will possibly be back on the court. Great pass by Elle on a hard serve by Sasha. Yunja's there. High line, but taken well by Hannah. Grace pushes to the pin. Cherry. It's dug by Elle, who's there in the seam. Grace with a hard hit dug. Great rally going here. Free ball for York. Yunja takes it, as is there. Out of system. To the opposite. Dug. Into the middle. Out. And Lancaster just overcooking it a little bit.
York bring themselves into the middle. Alice said some words to the team. The score is 13-10 in favour of Lancaster in this fifth set to 15 points.
Yunja to serve. Elle in the front. She's been so good. Nice ball taken by the middle there. Ren with a good pass. Ez is there. To the outside. Elle. Down the line, but taken by Sasha. Oh.
Lancaster send the ball out. It's 13-11. York closing in now.
Poor contact there from the setter, Grace.
We go to another timeout. Just potentially 2 points from the conclusion of this match.
The ball there just leaving her hands a bit uncleanly, I guess you could say. Just pushing too far out. She's going to look to change that for the next ball. And York's going to hopefully look to close this lead.
As I'm sure you can hear the crowd continuing to chant through this timeout. The teams re-enter the court now. Yorker to serve.
Yunja, number 7. She's back and she's ready. Serve in. Grace tries to dump it, but it's too tight of a pass, and the ball goes into the net. Unforced error there.
York now 1 point behind. The score is 13-12.
Yunja to serve again. She's been consistent. And it's an ace, but knotted at 13. The crowd
York
goes wild.
are well and truly back in this. The score is 13-13, all tied up.
Lancaster now pulling in for a timeout.
5 sets in, and the score is literally as even as it can be.
2-2, 13-13.
We still sit 2 points away, 1 point away from match point, 2 points away from the potential conclusion.
However, if we keep going at this rate, volleyball is win by 2.
It
so
is.
we could go past 15.
We could be here for a long time. The teams enter back onto the court for what must be the final time. York to serve.
Really nice serve. Shank pass is a free ball. Taken. Alice with the kill. One
York
more
now
point
match
for York.
point after 5 sets. And nearly 2 hours.
Yunja back to serve.
Chance of UIVC scream round here. York serve.
Free ball for York. Yunja's there. Taken well by Lancaster. Dug by Yunja.
We're into another longer rally.
Dug by Sasha. Pushed out to Cherry. Dug by Yunja. Ika's there. And Grace. Unforced error by York.
14-14. You need to be 2 points clear
And
to
now,
win.
number 7, Irene, back in the front.
This is the Roses' first women's volleyball. 4 points up for grabs. The score is 14-14.
Watch for the middle here. It's the outside. It's blocked by Alice Arb.
York with the second match point.
Alice has been so good here in this 5th set. Alice to serve.
Alice Arb to serve in the 5th set, match point. After being 2 sets down York will want to take this.
What? Served out by Alice. And Lancaster serving now.
Back to all tied, 15-15 in the final set. 2 points clear needed to win.
Number 5, Soraya, back to serve. She's been good. We'll see if she can make the serve in. And it's an ace. Lancaster with their first match point.
The third match point and Lancaster's first. They had the early lead in this match. It's been brought by York back to a 5th set. Can they close it out here?
And to serve again, Soraya. Al takes it out of system. Free ball to Lancaster. They're going to want to convert. To the middle. Dug by Iker. And Lancaster takes the game.
Lancs win the 4 points. The crowd runs onto the pitch here in the Roses Arena.
Really well played from both teams, going overtime in a 5th set.
The score ends 17-15.
Some standout players for me. Iker, the libero for York, made such incredible plays. Alice Erb, number 12, really clutch when she needed to be. And Elle, number 1, she came in and I think she really helped change the game. For Lancaster, of course, the captain, number 6, Sasha, and number 7, Irene, the middle blocker. Really big impact players for Lancaster and really coming up clutch. And also a little shout out to Soraya, who was so consistent throughout the entire match. Both clubs coming in to celebrate their players and a well-fought season.
Absolutely. I mean, the York team has been completely surrounded by their team, the wider volleyball community. They're all comforting each other. I mean, it is absolutely gut-wrenching when you go this deep into a match and you have match point after match point, and then to finally, on Lancaster's first attempt, they clean it up.
Yeah, for sure. And I think hopefully we get this quality of volleyball throughout the rest of the day.
We've got so many more volleyball matches coming out.
Yes.
Tell me, what have we got?
We've got Open 2s currently on at the moment, I believe, so it might be a little rush over to that court in the other sports hall. Yeah.
Absolutely. The crowd is now heading out.
Yeah, so now we're going to kind of wrap up and maybe speak to some players, maybe not, we'll see. But a really great showing here from both Lancaster and York. Such a close game. Yeah, very good. Yeah. I've got Evelyn Lee, Volleyball England referee here, taking pictures. There should be hopefully some great shots for both clubs after.
So the crowd now, the teams are shaking hands. I mean, what a hard-fought match. 5 brutal sets over 2 hours. Jubilation for the Lancs team. As the York team, they're giving each other hugs, their high fives.
Yeah, really well played, and now hopefully onto the open game.
Yes.
And we'll see how that's going over there. But if there's any indication, it's going to be hopefully a close match.
Yeah, we're gonna try and get a few people over to chat to. But I think these celebrations might be going on for a while.
For sure.
And I think depending on how the rest of the volleyball goes today, there could be some big celebrations out in town tonight.
And I think just playing for that long is so emotionally draining.
So draining.
Both teams are probably so tired, but I think Lancaster's so exuberant that they're not really feeling the tiredness.
And I think after such a relief, if you open with 2 sets to then have it clawed all the way back, I mean, it almost adds to the pain for York.
York with 2 match points, they're gonna I think be thinking about that for next year.
For a long time, yeah. But for Lancs, I mean, what a relief.
Yeah.
To have such a lead early on and then let it crawl all the way back but they finally managed to push themselves over the edge.
Yes.
The arena is now setting up for its next fixture of the day,
which I believe is netball, so that should be a really good match as well. Excited to see what happens there.
But we've got absolutely loads more Roses coverage going on all the way till, I think, midnight tonight is the last fixture to finish, and that is the darts that will be on YSTV, Lancs TV, and URY, and Ballyrig FM.
Yeah, Roses Live with such great coverage of the event, and a massive shout out to all the staff and students working tirelessly to keep the event running seamlessly.
Absolutely, there's just such a huge crew of people. We have commentators, we have producers, we have techies, and so many people working together to bring this whole event off.
Yeah.
The York team now coming together, packing up, ready to go off. I'm sure have a much needed shower.
Probably. Maybe after the games, though. We've got back-to-back volleyball.
That
so
is true. But
we'll
I think
see.
for the first team, I think they're going to need to take a little bit of time to think this one over.
For sure. So many emotions, so many tight friendships. I know both clubs have very tight-knit communities, so it's going to take a while to celebrate or to kind of...
And I mean, the Volleyball Society, I know from experience at York, is so big. I mean, it goes all the way down to college level. There are so many people, so many teams involved. So to come to an event like this, and I mean, like we were saying earlier, the York crowd was so loud. And for all of them to travel the couple of hours to get here, to get on the buses,
definitely.
the trains, drive here, to come and stay, it's fantastic to see so much support. We are now just waiting for hopefully some interviews. The York team looking dejected, but
yeah, I think.
But plenty more coming up today. Plenty more volleyball, plenty more other sports. Just go to roses.live and you'll be able to see all the fixtures going on. The team now heading out. We've lost our producer. We've got a few people coming over now. Oh, this is my friend Becca. Becca, how was that?
That was insane. That was so close.
Alice's housemate. Are you proud of her?
I'm so proud. Alice and Davina, my next future housemate, insane game. It was so close, and they pulled it back after those first two sets so well.
Such a tight set of volleyball.
Absolutely, and to see it go to 5 sets, I mean, what were you thinking when it got to that final?
I was just, my voice is nearly gone. Everyone's voice is gone. We were all up. We were screaming. We were so proud of the girls. They played insane. They kept their heads held high the whole way through, and I could be prouder.
For sure.
And who's here from York Volleyball today?
Who's here?
Everyone, basically.
Everyone.
All the
Everyone's
committee,
here.
standing pres, Sam Ravenscroft's here. We've got
the actual pres, Davina.
Oh, we love Sam. And Sam, you can catch him in action up later with the open ones.
You can. Thanks very much, Becca. We're going to be rounding out this commentary soon, but hopefully we'll get a few more words from some of maybe the Lancs players before we close out.
Okay. Yep. Sounds good.
Hello, how are you? Coming in. How was that for you, Alice?
That was really good. That end set was really hard, but...
I mean, are we... Yes.
Okay. Hello. Should we come in? Just stand here.
Okay.
I think that's the camera. Okay, so we're here with Soraya and Sasha. Yeah?
Are we looking there? Hey.
Hey.
So, such a close game. Very tight. Great performance from you. You had such a well-rounded skill set. Great serving, great defense. Irene as well. Both sides playing well. What was your key to kind of turning it around when you were down so much in the third set?
Honestly, keeping the morale up, making sure that we're all like loud on court, because like if we do a mistake, we kind of got a bit sad, but keep going, keep pushing, get ready.
I think as well there's a lot of emphasis on the fact that like you can tell a group of people like, oh, let's all cheer up, but everyone also has to put in the effort to do that, and like everyone did that, and I think that's how we managed to turn it around. There were so many times where we started losing and then started winning again, but like we won in the end, so I'll take it.
For sure, and you ran a 5-1, you ran a 6-2, you had lots of different setters on the court. How do you speak to your team's depth and versatility?
Wait, sorry, can you repeat the question?
You ran different systems, you had lots of different players in, they all contributed. How do you speak to like the depth of your team and like how versatile all your players are?
I mean, I think it was good in the sense of like we had a backup option for sorry, I keep forgetting the camera's there. We had a backup option for like most things, which is good because like some of the players, I told them, if we end up switching and like put someone else in, don't take it as something that's like, okay, I didn't play well, that's it, I'm on the bench. Take it as just a breath, catch your breath, because we played fucking...
Sorry.
Apologies for any language you may have heard.
I think as well, having a very small team, like we're only 8 girls, so that means like only 2 people on the bench. It gets hard after playing 5 sets, 4 sets, like to keep going because it's just us.
Yeah, well.
And how are you going to celebrate?
Getting drunk.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys. And also, you guys pay for the men's, yeah?
Thank you.
I think as well, what a day we've had here at the volleyball. What a day we've had here at the volleyball. I think that concludes our coverage of the Open first.
Netball warming up now, so if you want more volleyball, you can catch that. The Open's second game is on right now, so you can switch over to that if you want more volleyball after that great fifth set. Thank you.